Oleksandr Usyk. No,
Usyk.
Usyk. Usyk.
Not Kyle.
If he jumps on the show, I'll get it right. He ended up beating Tyson Fury, split decision. But obviously what round was it? The 9th round where he just literally let it fly.
He knocked him down, but he never actually hit the canvas. I think the referee gave
it's hard to knock somebody that big down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
like,
but he's been down a lot in his career, though.
Yeah. So obviously, Gilbert, you had him going into this fight winning. You're the boxing expert, so I kind of lean more towards you. I saw Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia both said that they felt like he won. That Fury had won the fight. So, damn! Look at Gilbert. He's so proud of himself for calling this one. So obviously, Gilbert, what did you see in this fight? God, what did you see from this fight, and did you feel like the judges got it right?
I think so, and it kind of went as I predicted, because this is going to be a really, high skill level boxing match, and I don't know if people give Tyson Fury enough credit because he is a massive dude, but for that size to move like the way he does and the skill that he has, like he just gives people an awkward stance and he just gives you a lot of trouble. He'll pick you apart, and to be 6'9", and then Fernando, here's where maybe he got a little bit in trouble. He came in top shape. He was a slim Tyson Fury, Fernando. Like, I was worried about his work ethic. I'm like, oh crap, this guy came to fight. But I think he lost a little too much weight because his advantage is the size, and you're trying to outbox, but you're very skilled, Tyson Fury, but you're trying to outbox maybe the best boxer on the planet. Maybe Terence Crawford could say something about that. But when it comes to just skills, technician, doesn't get better than Terence Crawford and Oleksandr Usyk. So for Fury to trying to get on that level, maybe he's top 5 when it comes to skills like that, but he wasn't on that level, and that maybe got him in trouble. Obviously, if he had a little more pop. The thing about Usyk, Fernando, is like, I've seen him fight massive heavyweights. He fought Anthony Joshua twice. We saw what Joshua did to Ngannou. We seen Joshua have power. He couldn't pop Oleksandr Usyk because he's so crafty. He fights off his back foot, his front foot. He's a ring general. He dictates the pace, and then he has his awkward style where he does have a good power, maybe not enough to drop big heavyweights, but he comes in punches and bunches. He gets it in a good flurry, and then we saw no pun with Fury, the 15 punch combination to somewhat drop Tyson Fury. So he comes in waves. He's just a smart person. So things that I expected came out. But the weird thing is, like, Tyson Fury needed to find one more advantage because his strengths is Oleksandr Usyk's strengths, and he just does it better. But Tyson Fury's one strength that he does not have is size and power. He didn't really lean on it too much for me. So I think being slim, trying to quiet people saying, hey, he's out of shape, he's sluggish, maybe kind of fell into the trap a little bit of that. Like, if he was bigger and used his pop, I think that would have helped him win the fight. But hey, we get a rematch, and I thought it was a good fight.
I thought it was a great fight. The only thing is, I thought he was showboating a little bit too much, Tyson, at times, and I kind of felt like that kind of did him in at some point. By the way, this is Oleksandr this morning.
Hi, everybody, people. I want to say thank you so much, all who support me, who support my country. For me, it's very important. I really appreciate this. Slava Bogу za vse.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
I think that was kind of a shot at Tyson Fury for what he said after the. I thought that was funny though.
Yeah, he said he had a broken jaw. I'm like, he looks fine to me.
Well, they said that they sent him to the hospital, but he said that he might have had a small injury to the jaw. But what I thought was funny was after the fight, Fury's like, they gave him the match because his country's at war and all this other stuff.
I didn't see that.
Hear that?
No, I kind of was like back and forth watching it. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, Tyson said that. He's like, oh, his country's at war, so obviously they're gonna give him the fight.
He's on a home turf. He's in Saudi Arabia. What are we doing?
Tyson was he was slurring his words, so a lot of people felt like he had a concussion. But
didn't somebody say Happy New Year? Well, I think I saw a video.
He did. No, he did. Yeah, Fury said something about.
But he's a prankster, though. I don't know if he's being legit or not. But yeah,
I don't know. But I actually thought that. So I kind of gave the first 2 rounds to Fury, and I know a lot of people gave the first 2 rounds to Usyk, and I had kind of given them to Fury. But the thing is that onslaught that he had in the 9th and 10th, and I think it was 11th, that kind of changed everything for him.
Yeah,
I don't. And the thing is too, we don't know how judges go when it comes to these kinds of fights because, and again, I'm not saying that it was rigged or anything. I thought Usyk was incredible. I was at freaking Nordstrom Mall. I'm almost buying, was picking out an outfit. I was watching it on my phone and stuff. Shout out to you, Gilbert, for that one. But I kind of thought, I don't know how, again, I don't know how judges do it, but there are times where we've heard, remember what fight was it where one judge gave I think they gave Canelo, it was 117, something.
118, 110 against Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah,
first match.
So I don't know if the kind of the onslaught gave Usyk everything. Again, I don't know. I had Fury at one point winning, but at the same time, after that 9th and 10th, I was like, yeah, no, I don't think because Fury never put together a round compared to those 2 rounds. So I thought that kind of gave him the fight. I'm interested to see what Fury will decide to change for the next fight in October. What is he going to do differently? Like you said, I thought at times he showboated way too much instead of kind of getting on him. There was at one point where one of his uppercuts rocked Usyk, and I thought, okay, he's going to get on him, and he didn't. He kind of backed off in a little bit. I'm like, why aren't you getting on him? I think he really respected Usyk's power, and I think that was kind of the thing that kind of got him. He's like, you know what? I respect exactly what he's doing. And so he decided to kind of lay off a little bit. So I was a little I was a little thrown off by that. But I think Fury, you've already taken your first loss. Next fight, come out like you don't give a crap. Just come out and not
use your size. And
you don't have anything to lose when it comes to this. Again, he was hitting him for most of the first few rounds. And then all of a sudden he kind of just laid off. And I'm like, why are you laying off? Like, why are you not going at them? So I was a little confused by that. But again, I understand. Obviously, I understand what's it called. I understand that that he had to fight his fight. But I think giving him a rematch, I think Fury needs to come out with something different and kind of change it up. But I wasn't disappointed with the fight at all. I thought it was a great fight. I thought it was something that boxing needed. And then obviously Jorge now talks about Tyson versus Jake Paul. So but I'm interested to see kind of how that happens. But Gilbert, real quick, I know you kind of gave your pound for pound last week. Here is Ring Magazine's pound for pounds. They have Usyk. They have Inoue. They have Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Berterbeev. Okay, yeah. Bivol. Yeah. Bivol. Errol Spence, Gervonta Davis, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, and Nakatani.
There you go. For the Ring Magazine, I think they overrate Inoue. They're probably a part of it, but like if Inoue was your guy, you're really gonna flip flop after one fight for Usyk, I guess. But I'm fine with Oleksandr being number one on the pound for pound. But for me, it's still Terence Crawford. Like this list kind of, no offense, screams what you remember the most. You know, recency bias. There you go.
Yeah, recency bias.
So to me, like Terence Crawford, put it this way: there's nobody that could do what he could do fighting southpaw and a righty. Like he could beat you in whatever stance you want.
By the way, Tyson did that twice. He lined up southpaw twice in the.
That's what I'm saying. He was trying to outbox Usyk when like he's really good at that, but not against that guy. So that to me was kind of questionable. But going with Crawford when it comes to pound for pound and skills, like if you want to say southpaw, right side, whatever it is, body shots, you know, whatever combination you want to have, footwork, IQ, it's all. This guy's he's a nasty, bad mother. Shut your mouth, Terence Crawford. And I know he hasn't fought in a year, and we forgot, but and maybe that could be kind of a knock. Maybe he's getting a little older now. He's like 35, I forget. But I still haven't seen anybody do what Terence Crawford just did a year ago to Errol Spence, number 7 on the ranking, by the way. So I still got Crawford. Give me Usyk, number 2, who I had last term, right? So I kind of nailed those two right there. And then number 3, I think maybe I had Gervonta too high, but I still like Gervonta. I think he's a little underrated. He's a star power machine. He's a pay-per-view machine. But they don't, for some reason, they don't take him seriously when it comes to the power for power rankings. What was he, like number 8 or 9 on that ranking? So to me, I go number 3. And then I'll have, you know what? I have it now in number 4. But here's where I will change it up from last time, Fernando. I think I have Canelo 6 because how can you have Bibble behind Canelo and Bibble beat Canelo? And I totally forgot about that. That's on me. So give me Bibble number 5, give me Canelo number 6, and then B3B. I go number 7. After that, I don't really care. But those are really my top 7.
What
And real quick, shout out to Moyes in the comments. I'm disappointed about Bibble and B3B not being a fight on. I think they're supposed to fight June 1st, but it got postponed.
What happened with? Why does he have to give up the championship?
So I guess they've been putting off the mandatory challenger to fight. I want to say it was Usyk. He had 3 belts, so he was supposed to fight somebody, and they're like, "No, hold on. Like I'm going to fight Tyson Fury. Give me an exception." But now there's a rematch, and I guess I want to say it's IBF. IBF said, like, we've been waiting for you for years, man. Like, you're either going to fight for this title to the mandatory challenger. It's stupid rules in boxing, man. Yeah, hopefully that fight happens soon. I was really excited to see it. But I guess the challenger deserves a shot. And Usyk just said, like, honestly, he's a nobody. No offense to the guy. Nobody knows the guy. So you're not going to make money. You'd rather fight Tyson Fury for the rematch. So I think Usyk's going to vacate the title to let that guy fight for the title. But I don't know. If I was, the challenger, I will wait for Usyk because he's a big name. You get more attention. Yeah. But he wants a title shot. You give him a title shot. You drop it. You go fight Tyson Fury for more money. But that's why it went 25 years, Fernando, for the last time there was an undisputed heavyweight championship fight, because there's 4 belts and 4 different rules and 4 different challengers. And it's just like, it's all about the money. You go fight for money. You don't care about the belts. That's why it took 25 years.
No, I completely agree. Adhir, go ahead and ask your question. By the way, did you see Cristiano Ronaldo was there? Obviously, Gilbert. I hope you know who that is.
I saw him.
So a girl asked him for his autograph, and she makes Anthony Joshua hold the jersey, and Cristiano signs it. Then she gives Anthony Joshua her phone and says, "Can you take a picture of us?" And Anthony Joshua kind of just stands there like, "Oh yeah, for sure."
He has no idea what that is.
I honestly, I wanted to show it to you, but unfortunately, like they're assholes with it, and I feel like I would get hit with something. So I don't want to get hit with anything. But I was just laughing. I was like, "Wow, Anthony must be like, what the hell." So I thought it was actually pretty.
Well,
funny.
He was kind of been like he was like a little bit of a dick to the media when he was in Saudi Arabia, and they're like, "What's your prediction?" He was like, "I don't care who wins." He just walks away. So like maybe it was a little bit of a karma for being a little rude to people.